For the foam roller kickstand hinge, we need to set up with a foam roller, and we need to have something. For the foam roller kickstand hinge, we're going to need a foam roller and a wall to push it into. We can do this without any weight, or we can add load to it. In this case, we're going to use a kettlebell as an example. We're going to set up with the foam roller against the wall. Our knee is going to be slightly bent the whole time, and we're going to get set up so our knee is pushing the roller into the wall. We want to ensure that we have a heavier heel throughout than the forefoot, but we're going to accumulate some forefoot contact as we go through this. We're going to get ourselves into a hinge position or a kickstand, and your forefoot on the back foot should be on the ground, so that's going to help us stay square to the wall. From here, we're going to pretend like we have a weight in this hand, and we're going to actively push our knee into the wall as we hinge forward. So we're pushing your knee into the wall, and we're leaning over top of this foot, and what that should feel like is an increase of weight going from the heel to the forefoot, not into the toes, but the bridge of the forefoot. So we take a breath in. As we descend, we go down, and we're just working on the top portion of the movement because we're constraining the system. If we were to go too far, we're going to get motion through our back. So we want to go just as far as our hip allows us to go back, and then we're going to exhale, push knee into the wall, stand up, heels heavier than the forefoot in this circumstance. We go down, the heel stays heavier, the forefoot gets much heavier in the hinge position, and then we push ourselves back to the top. Now we can progress this movement by adding load to this. So the kettlebell stays in front of the right hip in this case, heavy through the heel. We're going to hinge over top of this leg. We accumulate some heaviness through the forefoot. That's as far as my hip goes back through space. I'm going to push through the full foot up while keeping my knee pushing into the wall. We should get a lot of hamstring and glute activation as we do this.